Hello, today I am going to show you some of the accessibility features that are available on your iPad. So to get there, open up Settings, make sure you're on the General tab on the left, and then right here, it's about the third section down, we want Accessibility Settings. And they are categorized by area of need. So the first kind of sections are to help people who are vision impaired. So the first one is voiceover. If we tap on that, voiceover basically will start to read everything to you on the screen. So if you cannot see, it will read it to you. So if I turn that on,
voiceover on, settings,
you can then see it puts a box around what it's reading, and
airplane mode, off,
I can tap
double Wi-Fi, Comcast,
on
button,
any section,
Bluetooth, on, button,
and it will tell me what that button says. I can then
voiceover on,
double tap
to
on
toggle setting,
something
voiceover off,
to make a selection and turn voiceover off. Some other very helpful vision features are the zoom feature. If I turn on zoom, I can then zoom into different parts of the screen using a 3-finger double tap. It will zoom in and out. So I can tap on different parts of the screen and it will zoom in, and I can use 3 fingers to scroll around to different parts of the page. If I hit 3 fingers again, double tap, it will zoom out. I can also, right here under zoom region, if I select that, right now it's on full screen view, but I can also get a window zoom. And now when I do a 3-finger tap, I just get one little zoomed in window that can go around and highlight certain areas. Again, 3 fingers, double tap, and the zoom will go away. I'll turn that one off. Another very helpful feature for students is the speech option. So if I click on speech, I can turn on speech selection here. And that means when I highlight some text, I'll get the option for it to speak to me. For example, if I'm in iBooks and I highlight a paragraph, I'll just highlight this first line here. Now I can select this option that says speak.
when you hear the word creativity, what do you think of next?
All right, and it'll speak whatever is selected. I can also, back in my settings, turn on speak screen, where if I swipe down with 2 fingers from the top of the screen, it will read the whole page to me. So if I go back to this, and now with 2 fingers,
Creative
swipe
confidence,
down,
photo illustration credit ITR,
and
1,
now it will read
introduction,
the whole page
the heart
to
of
me.
innovation, when you hear the word
I can
creativity, what do
make
you
it
think of
faster
next?
by
If you are
hitting
like
the
many
rabbit,
people, your mind immediately leaps to artistic
or
endeavors
slower
like sculpture,
by hitting the turtle.
drawing,
It will slow
music,
down.
or dance. You may equate
I can pause it, or I can make it go away. In the vision section, you can turn on larger text if you'd like to see everything on the screen just be a little bit larger. Let me drag it all the way over so you can see the difference. There's the largest text, or you can make it real small so you can see more on the screen, whatever works best for your eyes. You can also bold the text if that makes it easier to do. I'm not going to do that now because it will restart my iPad, but you can make the text bold. You can make the buttons have a shape around the outside so they're easier to see. And you can use the reduce motion if there's too much motion on the screen, and go into display accommodations. You can invert colors if you have a hard time seeing different colors. If you're colorblind, you can explore with these different color filter settings and see which colors work the best for your eyes. You can go grayscale if you wanted to. Turn that off real quick. And back in the accessibility features, there's also the interaction section, where if you have trouble reaching different parts of the screen, you can go to assistive touch. I already have it on. You see this little button right here. It basically puts all the features like the control panel that you swipe up from the bottom, your notification center where you swipe up from the top, and your home button all in one little button that lives on the screen. So I can access those things I just said. You can access device, home, Siri, or you can set up custom actions that the iPad will do for you right from the home button. And this button does move anywhere on the screen that you want it to. So wherever is best to reach it, you can put it there. Another feature under the interaction section that I really enjoy is the shake to undo feature. So if you turn that on, if you make a mistake on something, you can simply shake your iPad and it will undo. Let me show you an example. If I type a word into my document and I realize I've made a mistake, I can simply shake my iPad and it asked me, would you like to undo? And I said, yes, undo. And it will undo that last typing that I did. So that is the shake to undo option. It's very helpful. All right, then moving on down, there's also some features on the home button. So if you'd like the click speed to be a little bit slower, you can do that. And that's basically the speed at which you have to double click or triple click the home button. So when you're switching between apps, now I can double click more slowly on the home button, whereas if it's with the default, I have to double and triple click much faster. Moving on down to the hearing section, if you or your students use a hearing device like a hearing aid, you can turn on Bluetooth and have it connect to the iPad. You can also adjust the sound to the left and the right speakers. And under media, you can turn on closed captions and subtitles when they're available. They will come on for you and you can decide, which style of captions work best for your eyes. At the very bottom of the page, you'll see a button that says Accessibility Shortcut. And that will tell you what's going to happen when you triple click the home button. So right now, if I triple click the home button 3 times, it's going to put me into guided access. I can change that to be voiceover. So when I do triple click, it can read everything on the screen to me, or invert colors, or put different filters, or zoom, or any of those features that we talked about before. So make sure you choose the options that you want so it gives you the easiest access to those options. All right, thanks for listening.